The language that changed my life. A powerful story about the impact of English. Welcome to Mindset Tales Club, where every story teaches a lesson that can change your life. What if one skill you learn today could open doors you never imagined? This is the story of a young person who discovered that learning English was not just about words. It was about confidence, opportunities, and changing his entire future. Before we begin, subscribe to Mindset Tales Club, like this video, and share your thoughts in the comments. Now let's begin this inspiring journey. In a small village surrounded by mountains, there lived a young boy named Adam. Adam was a curious child. He loved learning new things, but he always felt that the world outside his village was too far away from him. Every morning he would walk to school carrying an old backpack filled with books. His dream was simple. He wanted to learn, explore the world, and create a better future for himself and his family. But there was one thing that always made him feel different from others. It was the English language. At school, Adam noticed that some students could speak English confidently. They could understand foreign movies, read international books, and communicate with people from different countries. Adam watched them and wondered, how do they do that? He thought. Why does English seem like a door that only some people can open? One day, during an English class, the teacher asked the students to introduce themselves in English. Many students stood up and spoke easily. My name is Sarah. I like reading books. My name is David. I want to become a doctor. When it was Adam's turn, he slowly stood up. His heart started beating faster. His hands became sweaty. He looked at his classmates and tried to speak. My name is Adam. Then he stopped. He could not remember the next sentence. Some students laughed quietly. Adam sat down, feeling embarrassed. That day, when he returned home, he placed his school bag on the floor and sat silently. His mother noticed his sadness. What happened today? She asked. Adam looked down and said, I am not good at English. Maybe I will never learn it. His mother smiled and replied, every person who is successful today was once a beginner. The difference is that they continued when things were difficult. Those words stayed in Adam's mind. The next morning, Adam made a decision. He decided that English would no longer be something he feared. It would become a skill he mastered. But learning was not easy. Adam lived in a place where there were not many English teachers, no expensive courses, and limited resources. He had only one small English book with a few hundred pages. Every evening after finishing his daily work, he opened that book and studied. At first, everything felt impossible. He learned a word today and forgot it tomorrow. He tried to pronounce sentences, but his pronunciation sounded strange. Sometimes he looked in the mirror and practiced speaking. Hello, my name is Adam. He repeated the same sentence again and again. His younger brother laughed. Why are you talking to yourself? He asked. Adam smiled and answered, because one day I want the world to understand me. Days became weeks. Weeks became months. Adam created a small habit. Every morning he learned 5 new English words. Every afternoon he listened to English conversations. Every night he practiced speaking. Slowly, something amazing started happening. The words that once looked confusing started becoming familiar. The sentences that once seemed impossible started making sense. For the first time, Adam felt progress. But then came a bigger challenge. One day, his teacher announced a competition. The winner will receive a scholarship to study at a bigger school in the city, the teacher said. Everyone became excited. Adam also wanted to participate. But immediately, doubt entered his mind. Can I really compete with students who speak better English than me? He looked around the classroom. Some students had studied English for years. Adam had only started recently. A friend told him, "Adam, maybe you should not join. The competition will be too difficult." Those words hurt. For a moment, Adam wanted to give up. That night, he opened his English book but could not focus. He thought about quitting. Maybe his friend was right. Maybe English was not for him. Then he remembered his mother's words. Every successful person was once a beginner. The difference is that they continued when things were difficult. Adam closed his eyes and made a decision. I may not be the best today, he said to himself, but I will become better tomorrow. The competition day arrived. Students from different schools came together. Some spoke English naturally, some had perfect pronunciation. Adam stood among them, feeling nervous. The first round was reading. Adam passed. The second round was listening. It was difficult, but he passed again. Finally, only 3 students remained. The last challenge was a speech. Each student had to speak in English about their dream. The first student walked onto the stage confidently. I want to become a successful engineer. The second student gave an impressive speech. Then the teacher called Adam. Adam, it is your turn. For a few seconds, Adam stood frozen. Thousands of thoughts entered his mind. What if I make mistakes? What if people laugh? What if I fail? Then he remembered all those nights practicing alone. He remembered every word he learned, every mistake he corrected, every time he wanted to quit but continued. He walked onto the stage. He looked at the audience and began. Many people believe language is only a way to communicate, but I believe language is a bridge that connects people, ideas, and dreams. The room became silent. Adam continued. Before learning English, I thought the world was far away from me. I thought opportunities belonged only to other people. But English taught me that the world is bigger than my fears. His voice became stronger. Learning this language did not only change the way I speak, it changed the way I think. It gave me confidence. It gave me courage. It showed me that with effort, I can achieve things I once thought were impossible. When Adam finished, everyone remained silent for a moment. Then the audience started clapping. The teacher smiled proudly. Adam did not know if he had won, but he knew something important. He had already defeated his biggest enemy, his own fear. A few days later, the results were announced. Adam had won the scholarship. His family celebrated the news. But for Adam, the biggest reward was not the scholarship. It was the person he had become. The boy who once could not introduce himself in English was now standing confidently in front of hundreds of people. Years passed. Adam continued improving his English. He used it to read books, learn from experts around the world, and connect with people from different cultures. He discovered that English was not just a subject in school, it was a key that opened doors to knowledge, friendships, careers, and opportunities. One day, a young student asked him, Adam, how did you become so good at English? Adam smiled and answered, I was not talented. I was just someone who refused to stop learning. The student asked, was it difficult? Adam laughed. Yes, it was difficult, but difficult things often create valuable results. Many years later, Adam returned to his village. He visited his old school and met students who were struggling with English. He stood in front of them and said, when I was your age, I thought English was a wall between me and my dreams, but later I discovered it was actually a door. The students listened carefully. Adam continued, "You do not need to be perfect when you start. You only need the courage to begin." He encouraged them to practice every day, make mistakes and never feel ashamed of learning, because he knew something that many people forget. A new skill does not change your life overnight, but small efforts repeated every day can completely transform your future. The story of Adam teaches us that learning something new is not only about gaining knowledge, it is about becoming a stronger version of yourself. The English language changed Adam's life because it gave him more than vocabulary and grammar. It gave him confidence. It gave him access to new ideas. It connected him with the world. But the greatest lesson is not only about English, it's about every dream we have. Many people give up because they are afraid of being beginners. They compare themselves with people who are already successful. But every expert was once a beginner. Every confident person was once nervous. Every achievement started with a small first step. Never let fear stop you from learning. Never think you are too old, too weak, or too far behind. The person who keeps learning will always have opportunities waiting for them. Sometimes one new skill can change your future, and sometimes one decision to never give up can change your entire life. Remember, the greatest investment you can make is investing in yourself and your knowledge. Keep learning, keep growing, and always believe that your next step could change your life.